All right. Oh man, what's going on? What's going on, people? I don't. Is this game on over the air TV? I don't know. Let me see. Oh, I don't get that channel. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch it. Do I get that? Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch it over the air. I mean, not over the air. I'm gonna have to watch it streaming. Oh. All right. Let me see. I'm just coming over. Everybody, yo, what's up, Ed? What's going on, everybody? I am late on getting this up. Let me see. All right. Yeah, I should be setting this up while I'm doing the pregame, right? What's going on? Did they kick off yet? Am I late? What's going on? Somebody tell me. I'm probably not going to be ahead of anybody because I got to watch it on a streaming device. Not going to be watching it over the air. So you guys are going to have the upper hand on me tonight. So, but I if anybody, I'll take one for the team. If anybody's going to be behind, I'd rather be behind. Because you guys, I know you guys hate when I am ahead of you guys. Nah, just running the intro. Yeah, I see the intro too. All right, so let me go share this. I didn't run this live on Facebook. Let me see. Should I run this live on Facebook? I don't know. Last time I was they were banning me on Facebook because I don't know. I think the way that I wrote it up was such that it had Facebook thinking that I was streaming the game and I wasn't actually streaming the game. So I think that got me in a lot of trouble, but I'll see if I may put it up on. All right. So now the intro's coming on. Maybe I'll put up on Facebook and see if that's my fault. Let's see. I wonder if is that going to make it live for them? All right. So they won the toss. I'm behind. Okay. All right. So, all right. We're up on Facebook if anybody out there is trying to watch us on Facebook. Play by play. I'm your man, Dante, the Dark Knight. We're going to watch this game together. So it's raining out there. It doesn't look like it's raining. All right. So Ed is ahead of me. So he said they won the toss and we defer. And at what I'm seeing on my screen is the kickoff. So bow. He just kicked it off. All right. It's wet out there. Okay, the 7-2 Kansas City Chiefs are taking the field first. The 8-1 Eagles will be on defense first. So this will be a key opening possession if we can possibly get a 3 and out. First of all, excuse me. Daphne said, do I have the fight song ready and queued up? So let me go to that first and see if I do have that, because I need to have that queued up and ready to go. All right, so the first pass is incomplete. What am I looking for? How do I find my stuff on here? What is this? Where did I go? Where's Valdez-Scantling is the downfield threat. Oh, no videos. All right, Big Holmes back, and he's sacked, and he's down. Hassan Reddick has brought down Patrick Mahomes on second down. It's going to be third down. So the sack party begins early tonight in a wet field, and Hassan gets around the edge. And oh my goodness, what a rush there. Number 7 with the sack. Wow. I'm gonna have to. I thought I had. Where is my? All right, here we go. A short pass, dump off, and they bring down. Who is that? McKinnon for about a 5-yard gain, but that's a 3 and out. And what a big sack in this opening possession for the Kansas City Chiefs, and it's raining in Kansas City, is that they're cheating again. They're cheating again. There was no rain in the forecast, and all of a sudden they made it rain on our Philadelphia Eagles. They're trying to make the field wet. They're cheating again. I'm kidding. I know we can't control it's raining and cold. I know they know that the rain may slow our pass rush down. I think that we need to look into this. I really do. I think that we need to look into this. Where are my saved videos? All right, I'm gonna have to find this darn thing again. All right, let me go home. Where are? No, I need. That was the only mistake that he had in that game. It was really, a lot of ways, the best game. All right. Yeah. Jalen Hurts, the past 3 games, 75% completion passing, 8 touchdowns, 1 interception, 2 rushing TDs. He's the man. All right. So we take the field for the first time. Jalen Hurts, raining, cold, takes the snap, hands it off to Swift. Swift around the side. There's not much there. He gets about 3 yards and sounding good, and Eagles defense looking good. What a way to start, DK. Yes, thank you, Jackie. Jalen Hurts, Swift, Brown, Devontae Smith, Julio Jones in the wide receivers. So 3 wide receivers. Jack Stoll is the tight end, Malata, Dickerson, Kelsey, Jurgens, and Lane Johnson. So our offensive line is intact on this first possession. The second is 7. Jalen Hurts is in the shotgun. And he takes the snap, hands it off to Swift. Swift. And he picks up 2 on the left side. Not much there. This Kansas City defense is much improved from last year. They are actually outplaying the offense, if I had to say so myself. And that's like a rarity with Mahomes as your quarterback for so many years and playing at a high level. But this year, the defense has emerged as a force for the Kansas City Chiefs. So it's 3rd and 6. They're looking to return the 3 and out that the Eagles dealt to their offense here. 3rd and 6, and Jalen Hurts surveys the field, takes the snap. He's back. He has to hold, and he's under pressure. He's trying to get away. And he's under pressure, and they bring him down. He's down for a sack. So the Kansas City Chiefs defense does match the Eagles defense in forcing a 3 and out on the Eagles' first possession. And Jalen could not. There was a lot of pressure in his face. There was no one open. I would probably give 50-50 coverage sack. Coverage was superb and gave the defensive line time enough to get in there and harass Jalen Hurts and ultimately bring him down. So the punt, Eagles bounce, it goes to the 20-yard line. So Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes will start their second drive of the night at the 20-yard line. Let's see if the Eagles defense can hold them once again. I'm having trouble finding my darn fight song here. I thought I saved it. Where's my save videos? Why can't I find save stuff? All right, no, can't do that. Where's my save stuff? All right, go back. Your clips, your movies, time watch. What did I do? All right, so I'm just trying to navigate my YouTube on my phone. This doesn't seem like it's working right. All right, that's notifications. Nope, don't want that. Subscriptions, don't want that. Right? Nope. Shorts, home. Nope. Back. So yeah, this is a little confusing. I like it better on the television. I don't like this. No, that's not what I'm looking for either. Downloads.
You guys got any of those? Ads are working. I don't know what you're talking about. What ads?
All right, so I pulled up the Eagles, man. This is a big game tonight. And you're right, Ed. Already more sacks tonight than we had in the Super Bowl. We have one sack, and that is already more than what we had in the entirety of the Super Bowl. So that's a promising start there. I know. Now the rain was in the forecast for a few days. All right, Ed. Okay. It just the rain just brings back bad memories for me because I know that the field is not going to be in ideal condition, and that doesn't bode well for our team when the field is kind of wet, especially since we play. Oh, there it is. Where's No, that's not it. All right. Where's my save videos? Why can't I see saved? What's this? No, that's not it. All right, so Patrick Mahomes, 1st and 10 at the 20, takes it and hands it off to McKinnon. Oh, Pacheco, I'm sorry. Pacheco picks up about 3 to 4. 2nd down and 7, or is that 6? 7 down. Yeah, 2nd down and 7. So he picks up 3 on the 1st down. All right, so on 2nd and 7, Pat Mahomes hands off to Pacheco again, and he gets around the right side. He has some room. He picks up about 25, looks like. Isaiah Pacheco. All right, is this my song? A big gain around the right side for Pacheco. Kadarius Toney now with a pickup, and he gets some room, and they are starting to move the ball on the ground, and this is one of the best run defenses in the league. So it's a little surprising to see them have some success between the tackles here. The defensive line is going to have to. Fletcher Cox didn't look like he was even interested on that play. But the defensive line is going to have to play a little nastier than that. That's not good right there. All right. Mahomes, quick pass out to the side. And Hartman, he picks up about 5 yards. They seem to have found a little wrinkle that they can attack in this defense. Hardman, and I meant to say this in the pregame, what we can't do is sleep on the fact that although they don't have big names out here, that doesn't mean that they're not worthy to keep your eye on. We saw the Commanders damn near beat us 2 games without big stars. Oh, there you go. Pacheco taken down by Milt Williams. Now he's bringing the intensity on that play right there. Shot the gap, penetrated, got into the backfield, and took down the running back Pacheco. So this is the type of intensity we need to see and urgency on that defensive line. And Milt Williams just displayed it on that play right there. That's what I'm looking for in a game like that. Let's get hype. Come on. The ball is on the 36-yard line of the Eagles. Mahomes adjusting the play. It's 3rd and 7, and he's back. He looks quick over the middle, and he's caught it at the 1st down yard marker. And this is that defense that I have a problem with. That's that defense. It's 3rd and 7, and we allow a 7-yard cushion. This is what makes us pull our hair out, if I had any. I mean, I'm kidding. I do have a little hair, but this is what makes you pull your hair out when the D-back is standing behind the first down marker. See, look at that. He's behind the first down. The receiver can run all the way up to the first down marker before he's even picked up. I mean, he runs all the way to the first down yard marker before he's covered. He runs there untouched. Those are the things that that disgusts me. Really, it just disgusts me to see this over and over and over. And not only that, not only was he a free run to the first down marker, but it was over the middle of the field. That's two things that eats me up. All right. Mahomes, and he draws Josh Sweat offsides. So that's going to give them another 5 yards. Repeat first down. All right, so that was a blitz. That's why that was open in the middle there. Okay, I got you, Ed, but still, so the ball is now on the 24-yard line, 25-yard line. Mahomes, quick pass out to the right side. And he eludes one tackle. And he's near the 10-yard line. So Kansas City is moving the ball, and they're doing a pretty good job of it right now. They're going to be about on the 10-yard line. A little short pass. And he makes Darius Slay miss, and that was a bad miss right there. Oh my goodness, that was a horrible miss. So thus far, the Philadelphia Eagles, although they had a great 3-and-out showing on that first possession, they are reeling and they are on their heels right now. A handoff, and he runs into his own man and brought down Kadarius Toney for a loss of 1 if he made it back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd and goal, actually. But the Philadelphia Eagles can somehow hold this team to 3 points right here, this will be a major triumph after allowing them to move the ball methodically down the field on this second possession. So it's 2nd and goal. Mahomes hands it off to Pacheco. Pacheco, a little room, and he's inside the 5-yard line. Hard run, tough run. He gets down to about the 3-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and goal. This is good block right there. Pacheco, he's running hard. So right now, I spoke about in the pregame that this team being ready, intensity level would match Kansas City. Right now, they're on their heels. Mahomes is back in the pocket. Mahomes is running up the middle. He throws. He has an open man in the back of the end zone, and it's a touchdown. After Mahomes, a little bit under duress, forced to step up in the pocket, and Justin Watson finds himself open in the back of the end zone, and it was an easy throw for Pat Mahomes. So the Kansas City Chiefs are the first on the board with a 10-play, 80-yard drive. It culminates in a Pat Mahomes pass to Watson in the back of the end zone. And that didn't look like it was very hard for them to do. All right, Daphne says, defense acting like they don't know how to stop the run. I know, right? I'm guessing there won't be a lot of holding calls against KC after that last run. Man, look at that. Wow. So, yeah, we've given up a touchdown the first quarter. And with the way that this defense plays, our our team is going to have their work cut out for them, trying to match that score right there. Slay didn't look like he wanted to play that series. He was horrible. Yeah, he didn't. To be truthful though, it didn't look like a lot of people wanted to play that first series. Am I missing something here? It didn't look like it. Didn't look like it. It looked like a lot of players didn't want to play. We've got to raise our intensity level. Outside of that play where Milton Williams brought down the runner for a loss, no one else looked like they had a lot of enthusiasm on that last play. I know it's raining, but they're football players. Damn it! Come on, let's get it together, guys. If you're coming out here and we want to make a statement, we've got to play with more energy than what I saw on that second drive. First drive, great, 3 and out. We can't rest on that. That's not gonna, and I don't have to say that. The game is much longer than one drive. You don't stop a team on 3 and out and expect that they're going to give up. We have a whole game to go. What's up, Floyd? Floyd is on YouTube. Facebook. Oh, Christopher Burton. How did he end up wide open? I don't know, Chris. I don't know. You tell me. You probably have a better idea of how that happened than because I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But I know we have to play with more intensity than that. We got to play with more enthusiasm than what we just saw on that drive right there. That was not the intensity that I talked about in our pregame show. When I said that I was confident that this team usually comes out and answers the bell in big games, this is not what I had in mind with that effort that I saw on that last drive right there. That was a little baffling to me. They made me look like I was a liar. Basically, they made me look like I was a liar. So, it's going to be on the offense's shoulders to try to put something together here because this is, the formula we use to beat people down, right? We get up on them, and then our defense holds 1 or 2 drives, and, and we put up another score on them. So we can't have them do to us what we like to do to them. So it's going to be important on this drive that we put some points on the board. I think we need to put some points on the board and answer right back. That would be ideal in my mind. That would be ideal. Why didn't we challenge the first down? I don't know. All right, so our team takes the field. 1st and 10. Jalen Hurts attempting to answer back after going 3 and out the first time that the Eagles had the ball. Jalen Hurts takes the snap, fakes the handoff, drops back. He's rolling out to the right, has a man. He has Devontae Smith for a first down. All right, so that's a good play to open up this drive. We have arguably the top wide receiver duo in the league. Let's use them. Let's take advantage. All right, 1st and 10. The ball at the 45-yard line. Jalen hands it off. Oh, Swift right up the middle. Nice pickup. In tight quarters, no doubt. In tight quarters, Swift picks up 8 yards. That's encouraging to see after this run game has been a little lackluster in the last few games when Jurgens was not in the game, and now he's returned. And hopefully we'll see an improvement in the running game now that Jurgens is back. I think it's a key to the Eagles' success early on in this season when we can run the ball effectively. And there's Oh, and Jalen Hurts on a quarterback sneak. He must be feeling healthy. That was a design run, and he picks up another first down. So, as much as I like to see Jalen, take a full advantage of all of his tools here, we know he's coming off being banged up, and I don't get me wrong. I want to win this game. I want to win this game bad. So if he can do so and remain healthy, then I'm all for it. All right. So there's timeout being called by Chiefs defense calls a timeout. So they didn't like something they saw out there, and they're going to go discuss it. Our Philadelphia Eagles have picked up a couple of first downs. That's good. We need to put the pressure back on them. We need to score. That will be ideal right now after not looking very stout on that last defensive stand right there. We need the offense to come out and help out here, and let's even it up. Let's even it up so that we don't get behind the eight ball, because this team, although we talked about their offense not being as explosive as in years past, they still have one of the most incredible quarterbacks in the NFL, and as long as they have him behind center, they have the potential to be explosive. Even though we've not seen it much this year, just having a Pat Mahomes back there with his special arm talent and his ability to make plays, as we saw with that touchdown. That touchdown was him just buying himself some time by evading some of the pressure, and he was under pressure, and finding the man in the back of the end zone. That's what a special talent can do for you, such as Pat Mahomes. So we need to answer back and show that we're not to be taken lightly. We're going to be in this game. We can ill afford to come away with no points and have their offense come back and duplicate what they just did. That's the formula that we use. That's the formula, I guess, that good teams use. Try to get up quickly on a team and force them into becoming one-dimensional, right? So let's see what this offense does in this possession here. They seem to be moving the ball pretty well. Christopher Burton says, I have a question. You have two generals on the field. You have Hurts and you have Kelce. Do you think there will be any friction in some of the play calling between two? What, Kelce? Our center, Kelce? Kelce's shaking him off. He doesn't want to get redirected, and then he says, hey, we're going to go to the left. Yeah. No, I think that these guys work well together. I don't think that's going to be a problem. We haven't seen that to be the case thus far, unless you can give me a case for to prove your case. If you can give me a situation to prove your case, I'll definitely look at it. But in their career, I don't think they don't argue too much, or they don't have too much. And there's a handoff to Swift, about 2-yard pickup, maybe 3. Yeah, I don't think that we have any problems with these two. Oh, look at little Kelce. Wow, she's only what? She looked like she's only about 3 years old. She's already in 3-point stance and firing off the ball. All right. Yeah, you're right, Jackie. We do need somebody to block in this place. All right, here we go. And Jalen is under pressure. He gets the ball off to Swift. Swift with a nice little nifty move. There's a flag down the secondary. Swift makes something out of initially Jalen Hurts was under pressure. He was flushed out of the pocket to his right and found Swift standing there open, but there's a flag down. Let's see what it's about. All right, so the penalty is against the Kansas City Chiefs. Illegal hands to the face, 5 yards, and a automatic first down. So that's the only way that he could slow down AJ Brown is to basically try to assault him. So AJ is a beast. He's a big guy. You're not taking his lunch money. With a slap or and something like that. You're going to have to try to do something illegal if you want to out physical AJ Brown, and that's what the cornerback attempted to do. He tried to choke him or illegal hands to the face at least. All right, so it's 1st and 10. Jalen hands it off. Swift again, about a 3-yard gain. And I like the fact that he's not picking up big chunks, right now or anything like that, but they are committed to giving him the rock, right? And that's what you have to do. This defense, this defense is stout. Let's get it right. This defense is stout, but this offense is such that it's just one of the best in the league, and they are maulers. So the more you give them the chance to block and fire off, the more they wear down. All right, so on 2nd and 8, Jalen Hurts pass to Devontae Smith and another first down. Probably pick up about 10 to 12 yards and another first down. The Eagles are moving the ball. And 6 plays thus far, 54 yards. And the current drive is about 4 minutes in the midst of a 4-minute drive here. So it's 1st and 10. Jalen Hurts, play selection, 6 rushes, 3 passes on this drive alone. On the 21-yard line, Jalen Hurts takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Swift. He's flushed out to the right. He's looking, and he's going to throw it away, loft it away. And the pressure was coming up the middle, and it flushed Jalen to the right side of the field where there was no one open, so he had to just get rid of the ball. We are on the 21-yard line. This is a great opportunity if we can take care of the ball. And let's see what the offensive coordinator dials up here. This is interesting. This is the part of the field where we have been seeing the offense, the offensive play calling not be the sharpest. So let's see if anything has changed in the 2 weeks since we saw them last with Brian Johnson, his philosophy on attacking the red zone. Oh, so it's a slow handoff, and Swift does get around. Oh, and what a move. And Swift is still up. Swift inside the 5-yard line. Swift with nifty moves to maneuver his way down the left side of the field and inside the 5-yard line. So it looked like Jalen didn't want to give him the ball. And then at the last minute, he finally releases the ball to Swift. Swift takes it and do what he does best, and that's become elusive and get the ball down the field. So they give it to Swift again. Swift around the side, and Swift is going to make it inside the end zone, and we have a touchdown. Philadelphia Eagles. That was a pretty run. All right. I don't know if I'm ahead of you guys or behind you guys, but we're going to be singing very soon since that our Philadelphia Eagles have around the left-hand side, TD Swift. All right, that's what's up. And our Philadelphia Eagles have answered the call, answered the bell after the Kansas City Chiefs. So let's get ready to sing. Oh. And it's up and it's good. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fight, Eagles, fight. Score a touchdown. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hit them low, hit them high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Let's go. All right, let me rewind that and get it ready for the next touchdown. Almond Joy's in the house. I love Almond Joy. I love Almond Joy. So here we go. Our Philadelphia Eagles have answered the bell. It is 7-7 rematch, Super Bowl rematch. Our Philadelphia Eagles. Let's see what the defense does now, because not a very that was not a good second possession when they gave up that touchdown. I didn't see a lot of intensity. I didn't see a lot of enthusiasm. I didn't see a lot of fire in that defense. I mean, there was a move put on Darius Slay, and 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 Darius looked like he wanted no part of that. He didn't look like he was involved or invested in that drive at all. I saw a couple of lackluster efforts on that drive. Is it too cold? Is it too cold out there? Is it too wet? Is it too wet? I know that it could be miserable out there, but this is what football about. This is what they signed up for. But they looked like they didn't want to be out there that second drive. First drive is first drive was good. 3 and out, right? Even on the second drive when Milt Williams threw the guy for a loss, he looked like he was enthusiastic. He was fired up. He had the intensity. So I'm about 10 seconds behind. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's cool. I'll take one for the team. Sometimes when I'm watching over the air, I'm ahead, and that's not good for you guys. So if it's better for me to be behind, then so be it. I'd rather that than to be ahead of you guys and ruin it for you guys. Because if I'm ahead, nobody wants to watch the game with me. If I'm ahead, people don't want to watch because I'm telling them to play before they see it. So I guess it's okay. I would love if we could just synchronize our TVs together, but that's not the case. So if I'm 10 seconds behind, that's okay. That was a great block, a great run. Yeah, I know they wanted a penalty, but hey. He said, I'm pacing. You're all caught up by the time I get back to the laptop. All right, that's what's up, Ed. All right, so the kickoff and the Kansas City Chiefs will be starting at their own. Where do they start at? The 20 now, or is it 2025? All right, so Kansas City Chiefs will be taking the field for their third possession. Let's see what the Eagles do different this time to kind of slow down Pat Mahomes and its Kansas City Chiefs offense. All right, so at the 25-yard line, Mahomes is under center, rarity, and he takes and hands it off to Pacheco, and he's hit immediately, and there's about no gain on that one. He was hit immediately. Who was that? Milt Williams again. Milt Williams is out there. He's playing with some intensity. Let's see. Let's see if this defense can match one Milt Williams, because he's the only one I've seen thus far that's playing with that fire. And is that a Nolan Smith sighting? I see Nolan Smith behind Milt Williams right there. And I just talked about him in the pregame, right? That's going to be the end of the first quarter. I just talked about Nolan Smith and not seeing enough of him in the pregame. And here I see him on the field. I just saw him behind Milt Williams. Let me see what his snacks. I mean, I'm sorry, snacks. I'm talking snacks. Am I hungry? What his snaps look like today. It's always I like to see him because I think that he was a steal for us to get at the 30th pick in the draft, and I think he has the athleticism to be a Hassan Reddick type player, right? I can't wait to see these guys both rushing in from opposite sides and that speed and after the quarterback, and I haven't yet to see him get significant snaps. So my question in the pregame was, why haven't we seen him? And now I'm seeing him. So hopefully maybe he's taking more strides, taking some steps during the off week and proving to his coaches that he deserves more time on the field. I think that's a great thing for us. I think if we can get him, if he can progress to the level that Hassan Reddick is on, that means nothing but good things for our team. So let's see what happens. So far, Milt Williams to me has been the most energetic player on the defense with the intensity that I expected from all of the players on this team. Frankly, I expected that type of intensity from all the players, but thus far, I'm only seeing it from Milt Williams on defense. I'm not saying the others aren't playing, but his intensity, his enthusiasm, his excitement it kind of jumps off the screen at me. You guys tell me if I'm wrong. If you guys are seeing anybody else who's standing or jumping off the screen for you, let me know. I'll keep my eye on them. All right, let me go to some comments. Jackie said, rain ain't going to stop us. Go Birds. I'm with you on that. Ed Clinton said, I'm pacing up. You're all caught up by the time I get back to the laptop. That's good to hear. Jackie, thank you. She says, you're our man, DK. That's what's up. John Carter, is that any relation to Jalen Carter? Because if it's so, could you please call your cousin and tell him that we need him to get a sack right now? But John Carter says, let's go Philly. Ed Clinton says, looks like the rain peeled off. Hopefully it does dry up a little bit. But I would think that, I made a joke earlier that they're cheating again. It's raining. Ooh, that's a beautiful picture right there. All right, but it said, that they made it rain so the field could be slippery. But I would think that after that Super Bowl fiasco, that this team is prepared with the proper length cleats and all to make sure they're not slipping. There's a handoff to Pacheco, and he is stopped for a short gain. Swift is in on the tackle. He only gets about 2 on that one. And they do a lot of motion here. They're showing them doing a lot of motion. And that's one thing that Andy Reid has been known for, right? His play design, along with his calls, but his play design is superior. All right, and here comes the rush, and they're coming. They make Mahomes step up, and he's tripped up by Carter. So, John, thank you for calling your cousin, but there's a flag on the play. Hopefully it's not on. Is it against Kansas City? We'll see. There's a penalty on the play. Jalen Carter got to, a holding call on the offense. Okay, the penalty was declined. Jalen Carter did catch up to Pat Mahomes around the line of scrimmage and stopped him for a very minimal game. So they declined the penalty here. Don't give Kansas City another opportunity to possibly pick up the first down. And they forced them to kick the ball away. So this is good. Our Philadelphia Eagles have forced a punt. There'll be no points. Nice tackle, Jalen Carter, by the shoestring. You're right. And there's the punt. The punt's up. And Covey is going to get a return on it. He makes it around the right side. Doesn't get much, about 5-6 yards at the most. And our Philadelphia Eagles, the offense will be taking the field again. And Jalen Hurts is throwing the ball around. Let's see what our Philadelphia Eagles can do here with their third possession of the game, is it? This will be great. Let's go, Eagles. Let's go. Our Philadelphia Eagles so far, 7-7. I didn't want to go that way. Why am I need to move this. Whoops. All right, so yeah. Our Philadelphia Eagles 7-7 in the Super Bowl rematch. You are watching the game with your man Dark Knight on YouTube. I did put it up on Facebook, so Facebook is getting some love too tonight. You're able to check it out with me. We're able to watch this together and hopefully celebrate together. I have our fight song all queued up, waiting for our fight song practice to begin, and that happens every time that we score a touchdown. So let's get some touchdowns. Let's get some points on the board. And I'm teaching the proper fight song etiquette. So that means we don't sing after field goals. So let's just kill that noise. We're not doing that. And we always sing after the extra point. You never sing before the extra point. Okay. So these are just some proper fight song etiquette in case you did not know. And yes, and at the end of the song, Jackie reminds us this is the of Eagles. That's what happens at the end of the song. I saw a video, a short on social media where the girl just butchered the end. She had too many vowels or something. But it was nothing like It wasn't nothing like it was supposed. The correct spelling is Eagles, Eagles. It was. She said EESS. She had a lot of. It was a lot of. She didn't have enough consonants in her Eagles. Like yo, I've heard of people avoiding or omitting vowels, but she was omitting consonants. She didn't have a lot of consonants in her spelling of Eagles. So yeah, Ed, no, that's not the correct spelling. I mean, even if she had spelt it this way, Ed, I would have been okay. But hers was so off. It was an embarrassment. So please know the words to the fight song, and please know how to spell your team's name. All right, Jalen Hurts in the shotgun. He takes the snap. And the pass to A.J. Brown across a slant across the middle. He gets about an 8-yard gain on that. Carolyn says, keep them on their toes. You're right. Let's get hyped. That's right. Yeah, Daphne, no snacks tonight. I'm trying to be professional here. I ate before I came on air as to not be, chewing and all that stuff on the air because, I have been blessed with very full lips. I have lips of the ancestors, if you've noticed. And sometimes when I'm chewing, I'm looking like a cow. So I try not to chew on the air. So I'm trying to cut back on that. So I have a lot of respect for people that do games because it's a lot of talking, number one, and very rare, chances to eat or use the restroom and stuff like that. So, and I don't even have the luxury of not being on camera, see, because you guys see me the whole time, so I can't even hide. Like these guys, Troy Aikman and them, you don't see them, so you don't know. He might be going to the bathroom. There's Jalen Hurts. He hands it off to Gainwell. Gainwell gets slammed down for no gain. Barely got back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be second down now. So Daphne, you appreciate the professionalism. Yeah, as professional as I can be in these circumstances. Yeah, I try to. All right, so Gainwell gets no gain on that. He's slammed down pretty hard. And I like the little guy, but again, if you bought his jersey, I don't know what you were thinking of. Anyway, Willie Gay. Going to be 2nd and 9. Let's see if Brian Johnson can get this offense on track here. And Jalen, and he throws an interception. Hurts throws a pick, and there's no flag on the play. Oh, that's the mistakes that we're talking about. We have to keep to a minimum. I don't know what ruling on the field is an interception. They're going to take a look at this. I'm sure they are. It looks like it was a clean interception, but here's another angle. All right, catches. Oh no, that is an interception. All right, so that's the first turnover of this game, and unfortunately, is committed by our. Hold up, wait a minute. A.J. Brown just took the ball from him. Yes, take a look at that. I'm trying to see if he secured the interception by the cornerback, but in the replay, when you look a little further, AJ stripped the ball out of his hands and he was not down. So this will be an interesting review here to see if they called, what's that? Forward progress stopped. If he was stopped, his forward progress was stopped and they blew the play dead. If not, this could be returned to the Eagles because he definitely stripped the ball away. Ed Clinton, right. They said that. Everybody's saying now, I'm repeating what I'm saying. Ed Clinton says AJ stripped that ball. He was not down. I that's what I'm seeing. Daphne says Brown got it back. And Ed adds that he was not touched on the ground, and AJ strips the ball. And there was no whistle, Ed. You're right. You're all on it. Oh, that's interesting. So we'll see when they come back from this commercial break if this is the Eagles' ball here. It looked to me that he got it back. Christopher Burton said, "I'm glad this isn't the Super Bowl and the game has to be decided on a play like this." Yeah, that would be ugly right there. But hey, look, I don't care if this was the Super Bowl. If this was Super Bowl and the Eagles get the ball back, the Eagles get the ball back. Jackie Myers says the Eagles got the ball. So maybe I'm being behind. So Jackie's ahead. Jackie, you're ruining it for us, Jackie. Everybody's not ahead like you. See? That's Jackie. Don't do this to us. I'm taking it on the chin, but don't ruin it. Now I don't want to see it. I'm going to bed. I'm going to get Jackie's doing this is what they accused me of doing, Jack, when I was ahead. They were like, oh, Dark Knight just called. You know, I can't watch it with Dark Knight because he's telling me what's happening before I see it on my TV. Well, now Jackie's doing it. All right, fumble. We get the ball. Yeah, that's the way it should be. You got to watch the whole play. Number 11 on point. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. So they give the ball back to us? No, they didn't get the ball back to us. Oh. No, they gave the ball to. Oh, no. Yeah, he touched them. Okay, so they are saying that the player was down by contact. So that's why the strip did not count. So what was that though? He just cut under that. I don't know what. That was not a good throw by Jalen on that one. All right, here we go. Mahomes drops back, and it's a coverage sack, but Mahomes is going to make something out of nothing, and he runs and he goes down after a 3-yard pickup. So it's going to be approximately something and third. I mean, yeah, don't worry about it. All right, don't worry about it. All right. Calm down, big fella. Yeah, you don't. All right, so here's Patrick Mahomes. All right, Pat back, and there's a pass right over the middle to Watson. So that's going to be a first down. And the pressure was it was there. They kind of kept him in the pocket. That was a great throw. And I don't know if they're targeting him, but, we saw Sidney Brown be targeted last game against Dallas, and they might be doing the same here. So watch who he is covering. All right, Pat Mahomes is in the shotgun. He takes it. He pans it off to Pacheco. He has a hole, and he picks up about 9. He picks up about 9 on that one. So it's going to be 2nd down and 1. 2nd down and 1. Pacheco, delayed handoff. He takes it up the gut of that, and he's not brought down in the midst of all that traffic. So, and this is kind of unusual for the Eagles defensive line to allow rushing yards such as that. They've been such a good team thus far this year against the rush. And here's another handoff by Pacheco, and Pacheco picks up the first down about 2 or 3 yards. And they are focusing on Travis. They have Travis double team, and they're just showing the different ways of which they are covering Travis Kelce, and he's not had any targets tonight. So they're doing a good job of limiting him, but we have to stop the others also. So Pat Mahomes on 1st and 10, ball at the 40. He passed over the middle to Travis Kelce. Yo, we just got finished talking about them double teaming them, and immediately they go to Travis Kelce on the next play. So it's an 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And he runs a slant route. There is no help. Bayard is on the coverage. There's no help. And great pass route ran by Kelce, and it was a completion. So Pat takes the snap, 2nd and 2. He's going to run for it. He's going to get it very easily here and take it out of bounds. So it's going to be around 25-yard line of the Eagles here that Pat picks up. They are driving again. And Pat, no, it's a hard thing to bring Pat Mahomes down. All right, first, okay. Edwards around the left side. He picks up a 10 yards, maybe even 11 on 1st and 10. So Kansas City is moving the ball mighty steadily, eating up some clock along the way too. Kelce comes and he holds up Sweat. And that was a key block to spring Edwards around the left side. And Edwards picks up a 1st down. There's no way they should be running on us like this. I know, Daphne. This is uncharacteristic for this defense right now to be giving up as many yards. Look, they've given up 86 yards rushing. They only give up 66 yards a game on the year. And already in the first half, they've given up 89 yards. So this is Andy Reid at his best, right? I mean, and this is the difference, right, between a veteran offensive mind and ours. Like, all right, so we attack the obvious, right? If you are missing 2 out of your 3 starting cornerbacks, we're going to attack you in the air. We're not missing. We are the number 1 run defense or top 3 run defense. And what does Andy does? He says this is still our best shot at attacking them. And he goes up against a top 5 run defense with run game. And and we got an interception going the other way. Yes, our Philadelphia Eagles, Bayard, has paid dividends. The new safety from the Tennessee Titans, after having a bye week, is able to become a little more comfortable with what they're asking him to do. So Bayard I might be mispronouncing it, excuse me, but he comes up with a big interception and he thwarts the Kansas City Chiefs drive right there as they were attempting to march into the end zone here. A funny thing happened on the way to the end zone. Bayard, interception, going the other way. Our Philadelphia Eagles defense comes up huge and evens the turnover battle 1-1, and we get a chance to go the other way. What do you mean, damn cheaters? What happened? Almond Joy? What happened? I must be behind. No, Almond Joy. We just got an interception. What how much time do you have left? Let me see if you are ahead or behind. If you're ahead, then I'm gonna be mad. You ahead, aren't you? How much time you got? What do you have on your TV, Almond Joy? Y'all getting on y'all. If I come back and I see a turnover, I'm gonna be mad at you. I'm gonna be mad at both of you. You and Jackie, y'all ahead of me. And y'all got me wondering what happened now. She says, damn cheaters. Now I'm thinking, like, what happened? I'm I must be behind. All right, but assuming that I'm not, I'll just speak about what I saw last. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what they're talking about. But from what I saw last, we just got a turnover in the end zone. We just stopped them from scoring, or we ended that drive, hopefully, if everything stands when they come out of commercial. And that's huge. We even the turnover battle 1-1. We can't. I don't think we can ill afford to lose the turnover battle. We got to win this turnover battle. When you're talking about playing on a high level, playing against high level competition in big games, you know the importance of winning the turnover battle. You cannot lose that. Jalen made a mistake. He turned the ball over. And that's, they are, that's what I'm not going to say it totally cost us the Super Bowl, but it played a major role in us losing the Super Bowl, was that turnover in the Super Bowl. So we understand that the bigger the game gets, the more protective of the ball you have to be. So the Eagles take over at their own 20-yard line. Jalen hands it off to Swift. Swift, oh, nice hole up the middle. He picks up 10 on that carry right there. Let's go offense. So Jackie says, no, you are not, DK. Thank you. Jackie, we was worried about the secondary and they making plays during the party. D-line, that's what's up. And that was good. And Bayard was all over that. It was an easy pick for him. And Smart, look, he picked, that we haven't had a safety like that in a while, probably since Malcolm Jenkins. So welcome to the Eagles, Bayard. All right, there's Jalen, fakes the handoff, and he's under pressure, and it's nowhere for him to go. Chris Jones, and who did he beat? He beat Mailata. With the stick. Oh, what is going on here? Yeah, that's not. Mailata got beat like with a stick right there. I don't know. So Jalen goes down 2 sacks. All right, Jalen back. Short pass out to Stoll. Is that Stoll? Stoll. And all right, so our Philadelphia Eagles 3rd and 14. Let's see if we can convert on this. I don't know. This is a tall task to ask them to do that, but we'll see if they can. All right. And Jalen's under pressure. Jalen's going to be taken down again for another sack. That's the 3rd sack. And is that Chris Jones again? Chris Jones again. So this guy he's the real deal. He's the real deal. And this time, oh my goodness, he beats Lane. Lane, what was that? Lane just smacked him. And I don't even get the reason or the philosophy behind that block. Oh my goodness! And he gets out of the return man. Who is that? Forget who he is. That's Kadarius Toney. Our special teams look anything but on that return right there. Having Kadarius Toney caught dead to right when he first caught the ball, and he still manages to pick up 21 yards. Like right here, he should be done. Like, oh my goodness, what is that? They're running into each other. Yo. Wow. Wow. I think I could have got him. Yeah, that's not good. All right, so they're showing a clip from Super Bowl and Kadarius Toney with a heartbreaking play with that touchdown in there. And that was a big return in that Super Bowl too. That was a huge return, and he comes back with another huge return here. All right, so 3 minutes to go till halftime. 7-7 is the score. Pat Mahomes in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He fires, and it's not caught. That one was to Watson on the left side. I know, Pat is going like crazy, like Prince. You know that. Yo, that's what seems showing everything but special right now. You're right. That was a screenplay, and it never developed and was sacked. We didn't practice that play. Okay, all right, yeah, that's what it looked like. That makes a lot of sense because I don't understand what the hell Lane was doing by just letting them, run away. So it's going to be 3rd and 7. The Eagles have a chance to get off the field, get the ball back for their offense. Oh, there's an offsides. Oh, there's no flag. Flag is down. So it's going to be a free play, and that's a flag. Another flag. All right, so there's a flag up on the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be offsides. Josh Sweat has got to be more disciplined than that. I know the Eagles were offsides. They're looking very sloppy now. Christopher Burton says, and they are. Josh Sweat is not being disciplined, and that's at least his second offsides that I've seen. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. And that was yeah, that did look like a pass interference, but the offsides was undoubted. 3rd and 2, hand off to Pacheco. Pacheco, a large hole, and he picks up a first down very easily. It's going to be 1st and 10. Yeah, I know. Second time, but he's to get it. I'm with you. I thought that was his second one. That's 2. That's his second one, and that's 2 too many. Pacheco gets open on the left side of the line and picks up a big chunk of yardage himself. Here we go. It's going to be 1st and 10. They are driving right now. And Mahomes under pressure. Mahomes scrambles out to the right. And he gets away. And he's still on his feet. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is very sloppy play. I'm almost, I can't wait to see. I can't wait. I can't wait till halftime. Actually, it's going to be the 2-minute warning, but I think that this is a situation where we need halftime, and for one purpose and one purpose only, and that's to be, they need their asses chewed out at halftime. And that's the only reason why I'm looking forward to halftime. I know I can't be in the locker room, but I rest assured that Nick is going to be using some very choice words when his team reaches the locker room at this halftime, looking at the effort and the undisciplined play that's going on the field right now. Sweat with 2 offsides penalty. That's 2 too many. That's 2 more than he should have. He has 2 offsides. That's 2 more than he should have right now. That's playing with no discipline. And then that last run by Patrick Mahomes, in which they allowed him to maneuver his way for a 10-yard pickup when they damn near had him dead to right, is another lack of effort play to me. And I think that that's something that's very shocking to me, to see this team play lackluster in some of these senses. I mean, some of these cases that I'm seeing here. That's the last thing that I would expect from this team is to come out and not meet the intensity of any team, but especially not meet the intensity of this Kansas City Chiefs team and this game, knowing the magnitude that this game holds. And don't get me wrong, I know if we lose this game, we don't lose much in terms of securing the number one seed in the NFC conference. I understand that this doesn't have any direct bearing. This is an AFC loss. We're not going to really lose any ground to the 49ers or the Dallas Cowboys in that race for the number one seed, but it's still important that we pull this out. It's still a statement game that we show ourselves that we are capable of doing that. That last year was a fluke. So that being the case, I would expect that this team would play with more discipline. Hello, Sweat. I'm talking to you. Play with more discipline, more urgency. Hello, defense. I'm talking to you guys. And let's get it together. All right, this is their third red zone trip, and it's by the grace of God that they only have 7 points. So here they are again inside the red zone. Mahomes hands it off to Pacheco. Pacheco, he gets a short gain. He gets about 4-yard gain. So we'll be tied with Detroit. Yeah. So yeah, that's not good either. Although we don't have any losses in the NFC, so I think we might be tied with Detroit as far as records. But if it came down to tiebreaker, I think we would still get the tiebreaker, if I'm correct, Ed, because we haven't lost any games in the NFC. Even if, heaven forbid we lose this game, we're still undefeated. We'll be 8-0 in the NFC, so that bodes well for us. Carol says we have to adjust the O-line, provide Jalen with time to throw the ball. But right now we need to stop them. All right, so here we go. And they hand it off again, and it's up the gut, Pacheco. And they're running it right up the gut, right in the heart of our defensive line. And that is the genius of Andy Reid of attacking a top-notch run defense by running the ball against them. That's really ballsy right there. Got the big Georgia boys in the middle of that line, and I would think that they are a major reason why we're only giving up 66 yards a game. Up until this game, we were only giving up an average of 66 yards. They weren't even getting 70 yards a game, and here we've given up 121 yards in the first half. Mahomes in shotgun, 3rd and 4. Let's see what the Eagles can do. Man in motion, and he finds a short pass, and there's Kelsey, and Kelsey is in for the touchdown, and Kansas City goes on top 13-7 at this moment. And that's not good. 7 plays, 45 yards. 2:04. And Kelsey easy. We ran a pick play, and Slay and Bayard could not get out to contest that pass. So it's now 14-7. Oh, I'm with you, Almond Joy. Boo. Boo. Rachel says Jalen needs to take what the defense gives him. Check the damn ball. Yeah, it's 14-7. The silver lining in this is, well, number one, let's not count this offense out. There's 1 minute and 45 seconds to go. Jalen is a special quarterback. This team, I don't think, is going to yield at the halftime. So let's see if what they can do with the ball in a minute and 45 seconds. But besides that, yeah, to go into the locker room down 14-7. Well, number one, it's not the end of the world. I get it. It's not the end of the world, but and besides that, we get the ball first coming out of the half. So we have an opportunity to tie the game up immediately coming out of halftime. So that's in our advantage, right? That's to our advantage. But let's see what they do with a minute and 45 seconds to go. We've seen crazier things happen. So I'm not going to count my team out. I want to see what plays are dialed up to possibly, have us score before the half. Now that would be miraculous. If we can somehow score before halftime with a minute and 45 seconds to go, that would be incredible. I take even 3 points at this point. Give me 3 points because, now if we get 3 points and we come out of the half and score, we can actually be up in this game. But let's see what Brian Johnson does, what he dials up here in this minute and 45 seconds. Does he play it passive and not risk another turnover, or does he let Jalen be Jalen? Does he let Jalen be Jalen? Make the main thing the main thing. All right, so you're watching Eagles versus Chiefs with Dark Knight. Something I picked up, started doing this year, doing play-by-play, staying on the air the whole entire game. It makes for a long, long day now. Usually I do the pregame, I go watch the game, get something to eat, I munch during the game. But this year I decided to expand my duties and to do play-by-play and do it and watch the game with you guys. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys out there that stick around and tune into me. And tell your friends and watch the game with us. We can all watch the game. We live in this society here. We can watch the games together. Remember that was unfathomable back in the day before all the technology. My daughter has a best friend who moved away 5 years to Miami, and they are still best friends. Why? Because of technology. They still talk to one another each day, and not only talk, but they see each other. So they're still best friends. That wouldn't happen back in my day. All right, Jalen Hurts takes the snap. Oh, and the ball is out. It was a strip sack. He does recover the ball. McDuffie comes in, and it's by the grace of God that Jalen is able to recover that ball. And he almost had a strip sack turnover. Oh, McDuffie runs around. Oh, wow. And a nice disguise rush. And that's Spags. Our old defensive coach. And there's a quick pass out to Gainwell. A short pickup. Oh, wow. So that might have been, and there's Spags. I saw Spags not too long ago. I went to a Ron Jaworski benefit in his golf tournament when it was in town, and Spags was there, and I saw Spags, and I recognized him. And he kept a very low profile because I guess he's friends with Ron Jaworski, but he didn't want to make too big of a scene because he knew we still hurt from that Super Bowl loss. Here's Jalen. Jalen backs up. Jalen's going to try to run, and he gets nothing. Barely made it back to the line of scrimmage. So it's 4th and 15. And now we give the ball back to Kansas City, who takes a time out because they have 52 seconds or they're, or around about to do some damage themselves. They may get the ball back with about 45 seconds if they're lucky. And a couple passes, quick passes by Mahomes, and this could be a 10-point lead. So we're not out of the woods yet I would have expected. I don't know what went wrong on that drive right there. The pass protection is not up to par thus far. So there's Kadarius Toney, another fake move, and he picks it. He runs it to Eagles territory. So they're going to start with the ball on the 45-yard line in Eagles territory, and the Eagles going to have to play. Yeah, the Eagles going to have to be on alert because they have the ability to possibly put up more points. And, we're competing, no doubt. We are competing. The game is only 14-7. And, all right, here's Mahomes, and they blow the play dead. They blow the play dead. All right. Fourth start by the offense. We are watching them blitz almost every play. Yes, we are. And this is Spags is a Jim Johnson disciple, right? And we're seeing what we used to do when Jim Johnson was alive. This is Spags plays almost, he's a disciple of Jim Johnson. So when you see it, all right, here we go. Pressure, and Mahomes has to throw it away. It's going to be 2nd and 15, 39 seconds to go. So let's hopefully keep these guys off the scoreboard. And if that can happen, then we still have an opportunity, right? Coming out of halftime, we get the ball back. I would have loved to have been up in that situation, but barring some type of miraculous turnover for a touchdown, we're going to find ourselves behind going into halftime, and then looking for that second half possession to hopefully pay dividends and put us on the board. All right, there's Mahomes over the middle, and the ball is dropped by Justin Watson, and we definitely needed that drop. 34 seconds to go, and let me see what you guys are saying out there. Ed says, this is ugly. Christopher Burton says, penalty have killed us and undisciplined defense isn't helping. No. Carolyn says, no adjustment have been made by the offense. Our backs can't block. All right. She said, sit a tight end back there. All right, here's Mahomes. He has a lot of time back there. He's stepping up in the pocket, flings the ball, and he gets a receiver, Watson, for a first down. 23, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. And they kill the ball. Ball is at the 34-yard line of the Eagles. All right, so it's flag out. Let's see what it's about. Oh, my goodness. They called encroachment by the defense. Demetrius Todd, the pass routes in this offense are too deep. I don't know why they done shorten the routes with this pass rush. Yo. Nifty on his feet. Yeah, Dimitri. Yeah, this is crazy. Carolyn saying they manhandling Carter. The holding they not calling is crazy. Yeah, this is a situation. If you want to win by 1, you're gonna have to beat them by 20. If that makes any sense. All right, so Pat, you have completion to McKinnon. 10, 11. There's no timeout. The ball is. They want to kill the clock. It's 6, 5, 4, 3, and it looks like they're going to go for a field goal here at the 25-yard line. So, with those 52 seconds in the when they got the ball back, they have set their offense up, their kicker up to possibly convert a field goal and push this lead to 10. We'll see. It's 2 seconds to go. Clock is ticking. All right, so 43-yard attempt. This should be a layup here. And ball's hiked up, and Butker, he makes it. It's good. It's going to be 17-7 going into the halftime. So this is the opposite of what happened to us in the Super Bowl, in which we went up at the half by 10 points. This team, this Super Bowl champion, the Super Bowl defending champion team, has gone up by 10 points on our Philadelphia Eagles. Let's see if they wake up in this second half. They need to, right? We cannot continue to play like this, right? I mean, everyone's gotten rest, right? They are playing like I feel. I mean, I don't mean to laugh. I mean, they are playing like I feel, which is a little tired. I feel a little tired, right? And they're playing like they're ready to go to bed. They are playing like they are ready to go to bed, because that's how I feel right now. I feel like I'm ready to go to bed. I'm not used to this. I'm up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning every morning. This is way past my bedtime, and it's not even 10. No, it's not. It's not past my bedtime. Not yet. Ultimately, like normally, this is when I get in the bed, and I'm usually sleep by 10. But yeah, this team is. I'm gonna have to put back. Oh, there it is, right there. Now I can see clearly. I clearly see what the problem is. I didn't have on my shades, and these are key. Now I can see so much clearly with my shades on. All right. Oh yeah. Now I'm looking like. All right, yeah, that's Dark Knight right there. So yeah, maybe that was it. I didn't have my shades on in the first half, but anyway, this team is not looking like a Super Bowl contender right now. I mean, 17-10. That is not a monumental score to overcome, but this is the Kansas City Chiefs. You understand? So this is not a position you want to see your team in going into the half. You don't want to see them going into the half down by 10 points to the Super Bowl champions. Yeah, you're right, Dion, and it will be the opposite outcome of the Super Bowl. Right. I agree with that. Ahmed Joy says they better come back right since you put your shotties on. Yeah, I know. That's the key to the game right there. Like I didn't have my shotties on. It's something that I noticed, and I had to do that. I got to do that. I got to be in uniform, right? I didn't have my shotties on in the when we were at Miller's either. I had to put my shotties on at halftime, change the whole game around. So let's see if this happens again. If this happens again, the shotties never come off anymore for the rest of the season. All right, what do you guys think? What's going on? What's the problem? I'm going to listen. All right, this is off stuck in the mode. Hold up. This offense is stuck in the mud. All right, okay. I see, Floyd. Well, we normally make great adjustments during the half and come out hot. Let's pray that's the case today. I agree with Daphne. One thing I do like about this team and these young coordinators, and I think that is a skill in itself, is to be able to make effective in-game adjustments, right? And we had coordinators. Well, we had a defensive coordinator that was not good at it last year at all, to me, in my opinion. But we seem to have two young coordinators that are both good at making in-game adjustments. So hopefully we'll see that in the second half. Hopefully we will see this defense come out, get at them. I said that they needed to have. I say they need a good tongue lashing, a good old-fashioned tongue lashing. Somebody in that locker room needs to get their attention, shake them up a little bit, let them know that there's a game going on here. We like to see you guys show up instead of watching. Like they're playing our role. Like we want you guys are in the game. We're watching. You shouldn't be watching. That return that special teams allowed, it looked like those guys were watching. No, we need you guys to play. Yeah, Dark, both of these, Anthony says, both of these, DC and OC needs to be fired. Why are they playing zone? That's a $100,000 question right there. These refs are helping the Chiefs bad. Well, we'll see. We're going to have to see. Put me in, damn. She said, put me in then, damn. Yeah, you're right. Carolyn, 78 yards of offense for the half. Sorry to say, Andy must have been in the office for 2 weeks preparing for this. And you know it. This is what makes Andy so tough coming out the bye week. Because it's almost as if it's the same amount of time you get to prepare for a Super Bowl. And Andy has proven if you give him 2 weeks to prepare for a offense or defense or a team period, he's going to figure some things out. He's going to be ready to go. And this team thus far, it's contrary to what I was applauding them for in the pregame, is that they come out ready to play against big competition. Doesn't look that way thus far. But I'm confident that there will be some halftime adjustments and that we can turn this thing around. That's one thing I will give this team credit for is halftime, mid-game adjustments. They seem to be okay. So let's see what they have. We come out, we get the ball first after halftime. To me, this is a crucial possession. I know we have a whole half to go, but this could be possibly a crucial possession here. We have the ability to come out and put pressure on them or get back in the game. Just make it close. I hope Frank Wright get fired. We need an OC next season. Yeah, I hope he gets fired too. But Frank Wright wasn't our guy. You know what I mean? Oh well. I'm sorry, he did work with Nick Sirianni. So that would be great. Would that be great? Would Frank Wright come back and then be OC under his disciple? Would he do that? I don't know. So that would be interesting, but we cannot worry about that right now. What we need to worry about right now is coming back in this game, coming out at halftime and playing with a sense of urgency, playing like professionals. Because thus far, they don't even look like they're playing like professionals to me. They don't even look like they're playing like professionals to me. So I need to see a big change at halftime. Floyd says, hold up, wait a minute. Rachel says it's not the refs, it's us. We got away with a few. Slay out there being handled by a wide receiver 3. Defense can't tackle. Special team can't tackle. The offense is miscuing. But go Birds. Yeah, key observations there. I like that. Rachel. We got this second half. We scored 21. All right, that's what I need to see. Daphne says offense has to block better and give Jalen more time. Wide receivers has to get open. We must send more pressure to Mahomes, make him uncomfortable. He is just chilling in the cut. Yeah, he is just chilling in the cut. Floyd Pressbury with no Doug. The underneath stuff is open and wide receivers are going too long. Anthony says. Jeremiah says we got to make halftime adjustments. Yes, no doubt. The O-line looked lazy. Jeremy is seconding that. He says O-line is not holding up. All right, O-line, we need you guys to show up to the party. It's not. I don't know what else to say other than, of course, this is not the outcome that we all expected. And you guys tell me if I'm wrong. This is not even the effort that I expected. not only is the not the outcome, this effort looks foreign to me. I'm looking at this team right now as if they have 3 heads on their shoulder because this is how unexpected this looks to me. This is sort of uncharacteristic for me for this team to come out and play as lackluster as they did. Oh, did I just kick the cord out? Oh, just kick the cord out. All right, so I gotta wait for the TV to come back on. But yeah, this team is not come out, to say the least, fire on all cylinders. They're not doing that. They haven't been doing that for a minute. So I'm not surprised about them not firing on all cylinders. But it doesn't look as though they are playing with a sense of urgency or intensity that I expected them to play with. I've seen them come out and not fire on all cylinders, but play with more intensity than I saw in that first half. So, I'm gonna have to see. I need to see the effort level, be higher than what it was in this first half. And that's the only way that we're going to be able to compete in a game like this against the Kansas City Chiefs. They're not doing anything special. Like I'm not seeing them, they don't scare me. Even them being up 17-7, they are playing methodically. They're playing almost. Oh, what's going on? Hold on a second. They are playing methodically. They're playing mistake-free football, right? They are playing, this is not the team that, that this high-flying, high-powered offense, and they know that. So they are playing very methodically, and they're taking care of the ball, and they are more deliberate, and they're more disciplined. I mean, they had a turnover, but for the most part, they're not making a lot of mistakes, and they are playing with a level of – what are you doing? Come on. I need to get back. Look at me. I'm trying to get the game back on. All right. So, man, 10 points ain't shit. We good. All right. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, you're right, Dion. I'm with you on that. You're right. I'm definitely with you. 10 points ain't shit. We are that good to get 10 points back. All right, we are that good to get 10 points back. Let's go out here and do it. I agree with that. That's not anything for this team. When we are playing on top, when we are playing not even at the top of our game. You know what I'm saying? We can get 10 points when we're not at the top of our game, right? But both sides of the ball seem to look equally like lethargic. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think we've seen that many times. Even though we've not seen the team put together a whole game yet, I don't think we've seen both sides of the ball both look sluggish. So let's see if we can ramp up the intensity here and they come out with some urgency. For me, it's a shocker to see a Jalen Hurts led team play like this. Here we go. Stats. Quarterbacks. Jalen Hurts 5 for 7, 46 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception, sacked 5 times. 5 times. Come on, O-line. All right. Rachel says she's calmed down. With Brown getting double teamed, they're running the ball like we do. Well, let's come out and run this shit. All right. Anthony says with Brown getting double teamed, Smith should be open, and even Jones should be open a lot. All right, so we're going to start the ball at the 25. Let's see. Slade playing terrible. Rachel says she's calmed down. Love and light for the second quarter. Let's get this one. Second half, I assume you mean. I want to see my favorite team come ready to play in the third quarter. That was embarrassing. And we're back. Let's go. Yeah. Eli says quick passes. All right, so we've seen Byron Scott in the game for the first time, and Jalen under center. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's see what Brian Johnson dials up on this first drive of the second half. And he's going to hand off to Boston Scott. Boston Scott picks up about 4 yards. Aikman's terrible announcer, and so is Buck. All right, so Peyton says, get Reed off the ball. Get Reed off the ball. What's that? I don't understand that. Get Reed off the ball. Let me know. Let me know what that means, Gary. I'm trying to decipher that. All right. Hey, Nick Sirianni is 6-10 record trailing at halftime. Not a good record. Let's see if we can turn that around. Jalen Hurts takes the snap, hands it off to Swift. Swift around the right side. He has nothing there. He's going to go down. And whoever was supposed to be blocking in front of him, like they went down, and that's never good when the guy that's responsible for helping to open a hole is laying down in front of you, and I think he twisted his ankle, so that messed up that play immediately. All right, so Jalen Hurts in the shotgun. All right, he takes the snap and he's going to do. That was not a good play call. That was very suspect. A quarterback draw on a 3rd and 7. I don't know what his success rate is with quarterback draws, but I think it's a safe bet to say that they are not very successful running that play this year. I have seen it multiple times, and I've seen it end up just like it did right there, more times than not. So that first possession out of the half was very, very disappointing. All right, so on the punt return, the Eagles cover that punt return very well to make up for this. And Kansas City, not to take anything away from their defense, is playing a hell of a defensive game. And this is mighty, mighty different than the Super Bowl and the way that we were able to move the ball on offense. We didn't, ultimately we gave up a lot of our points on the defensive side. But, this offense is not living up to what we saw in the Super Bowl. The offense was the reason why we were able to be in the game or in a position to win the game, because our offense was dynamic. Jalen possibly had his best game of his career in the Super Bowl. And tonight is just not that case. It's just not the case tonight. Jalen is not controlling the game, is not making a huge difference, and it shows on the scoreboard. There's certain players that we need to have good games. They directly affect the outcome of our Philadelphia Eagles, right? And Jalen Hurts is one of those main cogs in the wheel here. We need him to perform at a high level if we're going to stand a chance in big games like this. And I'm not trying to put it all on his back. I'm just saying that this is just the reality of this team. We have a very talented team, right? But Jalen is the catalyst for this offense. Nothing happens if he's not doing if he's not performing at a high level. If he's not performing at a high level, and then how much of that do we assign blame to the offensive coordinator? Because that last drive was not, the plays left a lot to be desired that was called on that last drive. A quarterback draw. You guys, I'm not professing to be the most knowledgeable guy. I just know what, that doesn't look good to me. And that quarterback draw doesn't look good to me. I might be right. I may be wrong. Pat might come on and be like, oh, that was a perfect time. But it didn't look like it to me. and I've seen it too many situations there. Pacheco on the left side, he picks up about 15 yards on that right there, and he's gloating. He's gloating. What did they do here? What did they do? Did they eat the catered food? Sometimes you go away, you can't eat the catered food. Everybody's in on it. Everybody's in on their team's success. Sometimes you can't eat the food from the hotel. They put something in there. All right, there's a holding. That's going to come back. They held Reddick. I want to see the whole Chiefs team get drug tested. I want to see our team get drug tested and to make sure that no one at the hotel slipped them a Mickey, because they all seem to play like they haven't awakened yet, like they're still asleep. Yeah, I saw this hole right here. Now watch this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And Hassan Reddick, to his credit, he sold that. He sold that one. All right, let's see how the Eagles, if they do, dial up some pressure for Pat Mahomes. And there's 4. They hand it off, and 136. Yo, this is ballsy by Andy Reid to attack a team, you know, with their strength, what they do the best. We stop the run the best, and Andy Reid has just said we're going to attack the run. That's what we're going to do. We're going to attack the run. They had a game plan, sound a lot like mine, of running the ball and dominating time of possession. And they're doing that against a team that's good against the run. It's shocking. There's Pat Mahomes, runs right up the middle. And Fletcher Cox is looking a little old to me. I don't know. He's looking a little old. I don't know. The side needs to be fired. Jackie says I'm on time now. I had to change up and listen to the Mannings call the game. I feel you. Definitely that. I'm gonna have to go to the back, hat to the back on these. All right, they held him up right there. Hold up, wait a minute. Come on, no flag here. All right, so anyway, the good thing is, yeah, I know Cox looks burnt, don't he? JT, don't he look burnt? He looked like I don't mean to laugh, man, but Cox looked like, dude, he looks like he's like jogging around there. All right, so the saving grace is they're going to be punting the ball, I hope. Right. All right, so we get a punt. All right, this is good. We can possibly turn this around. All right, so that's a good punt for the Eagles. Let's turn this thing around, right? But I'm with you, JT. Look at him. They're showing him out of breath. He looks like he's burnt. Like, how you age? Like, no, I'm not going to say that because he's had times where he's looked like this. He's looked like an older person. And then sometimes he has, I know, he looks tired. He is tired. And then he's had some times where the defensive line rotation has, given him a second life, right? But it doesn't look like that today. I don't know what his snap count is looking like, but he's definitely at that stage of his career where less is more, right? Less is more. If you get him less snaps and no more than like 30 snaps at the high end, right? And keep him fresh at the end of the game, he has shown that he's more effective like that. But he is older, right? and he's starting to look like. I know they are not calling nothing on the NFLs. Yeah, the Chiefs are the new Pats and get away with everything. I see a lot of holding going on here, and a lack of flags to equal the amount of holding I'm seeing. I'm not seeing that. There's a big discrepancy in the amount of holes that I'm seeing and the amount of flags I'm seeing thrown for those holes. They don't match up. Have we seen our entire playbook? We don't have any new wrinkles to show when our backs are against the wall. That's been the whole argument for the whole year, Gary. I mean, that's been the argument the whole year. Sometimes we have those stretches where we look at the play calling and it's a combination. It's not just the play call, it's a combination of play design and the play calling. At least that's what I'm seeing, right? It may be just play calling, but I see some of the plays that we call they don't look to have any imagination to them. They don't look to be complex enough for me. I'm looking across the field here and I'm seeing Andy Reid running all kind of motions pre-snap, and because his play design is top tier. When you look at our pre-snaps, there's not a lot of things going on. Seems a little vanilla. Again, they didn't hire me to be X and O's guys. You guys who play football, who see it a little different than me, let me know. Maybe I'm wrong. I know Pat does see things like that. It doesn't look like it's very creative. All right, but with that being said, we still have a chance right here to get back in the game if we can pull out a score here. So, Jay, 1st and 10. He's pointing out some things. Let's see what Brian Johnson and Sirianni can dial up here. He takes the snap. It's only a 4-man rush. Oh, he throws it to the right side, and he has AJ. AJ does not catch the ball or secure the ball before he goes out of bounds. All right, so have you seen our entire playbook? Oh, man, we need to get hell all season. This bullshit, yeah. Dante Washington says offense isn't giving them enough rest. You're right, Dante. I give you that. Fletch knows he's tired, but he's got that experience. He'll come through. He's an elder statesman. Yeah, I hope so. But right now, I hope that we can pick up a 2nd down. Here we go. I have confidence in this team, right? We're not who we are for nothing. So here's Jalen Hurts. And there's a pass to Swift over the middle. He eludes one tackler, and he's going to be very close to a 1st down. Picks up about 9 right there. So that was a play design that I like to see. That was had some imagination to it. Kind of caught them off guard. A screen to the running back. We don't see a lot of those. So it's 3rd down and 1. I think this is two. Oh, Swift is. Oh my goodness, what was that? And I was going to say this was 4 down territory, but I'm not so sure if I want to go for it here. And this is I don't know what's going on here, but this is the 2nd time that we had a slow handoff, and it wow. So yeah, this is you have to punt it right here. This is not the team or the situation in which you take a shot at it on 4th down. And there's Tony again, and Tony's still on his feet. And finally, the special teams bring him down at the 29-yard line. Someone's got to rally the troops. Yes, it's going to be someone's got to rally the troops. The offense is not giving the defense enough adequate time to get rest before they're thrown back into the fire, right? I saw that in one of the comments, and I agree with it. They're not picking up enough 1st downs. Our main focus should be right now is still picking up first downs. It'd be great to get a chunk play in there, but ultimately we just need to concentrate on picking up first downs, whether it be 4 yards here, 5 yards there. Just continue to pick up first downs. You start putting you put a drive together like that. You put a drive together. Don't get. Hopefully they don't get to the point where they are pressing. There's play calling. JT says play calling. Someone's got to rally the troops. I'm hoping it could be Jalen. I hope it. I just hope for someone to step up. Someone, please step up. Come on, people. Someone. This game is terrible. Floyd is saying this is the worst I have seen our Birds play. This is a preview of how how it's going to look when the playoffs come. We're talking about two high-level teams. We're not talking about the 1-9 Panthers. We're not talking about teams they're not very good. We're talking about the Super Bowl champions that we're up against. We're talking about Andy Reid, someone who has a level of maturity that surpasses all of his years when he was in Philadelphia. He's a wiser coach now. He's not even doing the things that we were accustomed to him doing when he was in Philadelphia. He's not pass happy. He's not over passing it. He has a balanced attack going on right now. Remember when Andy Reid was so pass happy that we were begging him to run the ball? Well, his team has gained the most yards on this Philadelphia Eagles team thus far this year, if I'm not mistaken. So we're watching a mature coach, guaranteed Hall of Fame. Do the business. Give us the business. Come on, defense. Let's see if we can get a stop. Pacheco. They handed off to Pacheco. Nothing on that. So Andy Reid, the pass-heavy coach, the pass-happy coach, hands it off again. It's raining out there. It's raining pretty good, too. And we can't blame the rain again. We can't blame the slickness of the field. This is natural right now. We just got to put up our big boy pants and do something different. Will is out there. Yeah. We got to put on our big boys pants and do something different. Patrick Mahomes and looks short pass to Kelsey. Kelsey picks up 8 yards or thereabout, almost 8 yards. He's short of a first down by 2 yards. He runs off, and this is going to be a key third down. If there's some way, somehow, this team can get off the field right here, 3rd and 2, this will be huge. So there you are, Bayard. Couldn't corral him. So it's 3rd and 2. Patrick Mahomes, man in motion in the shotgun. Patrick, and there is a false start by the Kansas City Chiefs. That is that's a break for the Eagles right now. And they were looking for anything to help them out. And there's something right there, and a false start that's going to take them back, move them back somewhat, and make them play third down over. So this may be the break that the Eagles need to help them to get off the field. Travis Kelce, 4 targets, 3 receptions, 19 yards, and a touchdown. So he's not killing us, but that touchdown is still it. And there's Mahomes, and Mahomes goes for it all, and he overthrows his man. Big break for the Philadelphia Eagles. They are going to get the ball back. So, Daphne, I agree with you. Daphne says we need a momentum shift. We need anything. We need anything. We need a momentum shift. You're not lying. And this is a night where, Pat is, yeah. I mean, you looked at his numbers. He's not really stinking it up or anything there. He's actually really efficient, but that was an errant throw, and thank God it was. Let's see if this Philadelphia Eagles offense can finally get together. Covey on the return, 20, 25, cuts it up 20 to 35, 40-yard line on the return. Great return by Covey. Sets our offense up on their own 40-yard line. That's good. Cuts the field, not a half, but he shortens the field for the offense. Let's see if Jalen Hurts and this offense can put something together. We can use a touchdown on this drive here. It'd be a great thing to get a touchdown before we go into the fourth quarter. That would be the ultimate. But I would just take a touchdown, period, at this point, with the way we've seen this team on the last few possessions, not getting any points, and that's discouraging to see. All right, Anthony says, can someone tell Aikman and Buck stop going on their knees for the Chiefs? I understand Aikman and Buck hate the Eagles, but call it down the middle. They're not going to call it down the middle. That's why you have to tune into your man Dark Knight, because I'm going to call it for us. Like they're going to call it for them, I'm going to call it for us. And right now, us needs to move the ball right now. And we're going to move the ball right now. All right. And of course, my TV had to start buffering. All right, what's going on here? ESPN. All right, so we have our Philadelphia Eagles trailing the Kansas City Chiefs 17-7. This is that high spot. This is that spot on the field where taking a shot down the field would make sense if the protection could hold up. Yeah, the protection has been horrible today. Another uncharacteristic thing that we've seen is that this offensive line has not played dominant football. They've not. They've always been weaker in their pass protection than in their run in the run game, right? They are stronger they're stronger running the ball, this offensive line. I think that's their strong suit, being able to run block. Pass protection, not so much, and it's showing up tonight with as much pressure I've seen Jalen Hurts be under. So we've had 3 and outs. Now Jalen Hurts, and he throws into the ground, looking for Devontae Smith. First down, the second down, and 10. Yo, James Hetfield, I know you're not happy. Dark Knight, we had 2 weeks to prepare, and this is all we can come up with. Unfortunately, James, thus far, yes, this is all that we could come up with. 6 for 10, 55 yards. Jalen Hurts is only 6 for 10. All right, so here we go. Let's see. Let's turn this around. We only need a drive or two. Let this be the one. Here's Jalen. Passes. Oh, and there's Devontae Smith. They're saying he was stopped a little short. It's going to be 3rd down. This may be brotherly shove situation. Tush push coming up, 3rd and 1. And there it is, and he has the first down. So the tush push keeps this drive alive. First down, first time in the last 3 possessions that we actually picked up a first down. So that's encouraging. Let's see if our Philadelphia Eagles can continue this drive. And this is a good time. Anytime is a good time, but this is a good time for our Philadelphia Eagles to be successful in moving this ball down the field. Here we go. Let's just concentrate on first downs, people. Oh, and there's a nifty handoff to Swift, and Swift is up the gutter. Swift is still running. Swift is on his feet. Swift is down. He's down inside the 20. Swift is at the 15-yard line. What a nifty play call, play design, and play call by Brian Johnson and Nick Sirianni. I have to give them both credit because I don't know who designed that play. I know Nick is a play designer himself, but it was a great call by Brian Johnson. Great play design, and Swift, with his vision and his nifty moves, takes the ball down to the 15-yard line. So the Eagles are in business. Inside the 20, let's see what they do here. DeAndre Swift, 78 yards, 7.1 yards a carry. So this is what we need to see. And Jalen throws it up to A.J. Brown. That's a ball that you like to see thrown up to A.J. Brown because he usually comes out victorious in competing for those type of jump balls, but he could not corral that one right there in the end zone. Yeah, so I know he wish he could have that play over again, and he might get it. I don't know. He has 4 targets, only 1 reception tonight for 8 yards. They are concentrating on slowing A.J. Brown. A.J. in motion. Oh, Hurts over to Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith picks up about 5, about the 10-yard line. And Devontae is, I mean, when they throw the short yardage pass to Devontae, he doesn't get much after that. He's not a yards after catch big person, not when there's contact to be made. All right, it's 3rd and 5. Ball on the 10-yard line. They do have an opportunity to get it first if they can get it down to the 5-yard line. So here we are, Jalen Hurts. And here comes the pressure. Jalen's going to run it, and he's going to run it in for a touchdown, and the Jalen Hurts gets a touchdown right here. Our Philadelphia Eagles are back on the board. Yes, and this is a ball game. This is just what the doctor ordered. I just said, if we can get a touchdown, before we get a touchdown before this halftime, before the 4th quarter, that will be great for us, and we do. So I just plugged my phone in, and you heard me talking on my phone on the live broadcast. So let's get ready to sing as our Philadelphia Eagles are an extra point away from being down 3 points, and that's good. So here we go. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Yeah, so our Philadelphia Eagles have brought this game back to within 3. That's what we want to see. We want to see that type of play from our Philadelphia Eagles. Let me move my microphone over here a little bit. Am I sounding okay? Let me know if I'm sounding okay out there. Let me know if I'm popping. I don't want to be popping and stuff like that. I can't hear myself. I can hear myself, but I'm not hearing myself through the program. But let me know, you guys, with the comment if I sound clear and no interference. Pat is just came back on. Just noticed that Nick Sirianni took over the play calling duties this touchdown drive. How did you notice that, Pat? Pat, shut up, Pat. You drunk. How you notice that? Say, I'm only kidding. I do admire Pat, his football insight, and he knows what to look out for, being an ex-player and all. But I would be curious to how he knows that Nick Sirianni took over the play calling duties this drive. And if it is, then that was a nifty call on that jet sweep to Smith. And then that draw was appropriate and timely, right? Some of the other quarterbacks draws are, you know, I scratch my head, right? So great call there. Great drive there. And 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, plenty of time. Our Philadelphia Eagles are only trailing by 3. So everybody, we can breathe a sigh of relief. It's not over yet, of course, but it looks a lot better than what it looked like just about 3 minutes ago. Jackie, thank you. She said I sound great. No popping or anything, no interference, right? All right, because I got to make sure I keep these mic levels at this setting right here. All right, Ed says defense. I thank everybody that's watching the game with me. Thanks, Almond Joy, Gary, Jackie, Ed, James, everybody, man. Thanks, Daphne, of course. I said Ed, right? Even Pat. Thanks, guys, and let people know, man. They don't need to watch. They don't need to watch those corny announcers out there. We got it covered. You know what I say? Eagles. This is by Eagles fans for Eagles fans. It's for us by us. Nobody's going to take it. Nobody's going to call it like Eagles fan, but an Eagles fan. Nobody's going to call it the Eagles way, but an Eagles fan. So let's watch the game together all the time. Dion says 10 points ain't shit. Like I said, everybody relax. You're right, Dion. So let's get this stop right now. We've given the defense adequate enough time to come out and be fresh. And oh my goodness, how do we allow that to happen? But it did happen. And first down and 10, and we allow a first down play. All right, so swings it out right there. Cunningham, Zach Cunningham. All right, there's a handoff to Checo. He's down. There's a flag on the play. Hopefully, that's a holding. It's in the back. Yeah, y'all holding the hell out of Reddick. All you can do is hold that man because he's a beast. Yeah, they are. Yeah, please, thank you. That's the only way y'all can stop him, man. You can't stop him regularly. You cannot stop him doing regular things. Yo, so here we go. Let's go. And here we go. 1st and 20. And there's a pass. And they keep the ball in front of them. This is their defense. Come on. Let's go defense. Still here. Linebackers, come on, man. Come on. Let's go D. Yeah, you're right, Liz. Let's go D. 2nd and 14. Let's see if we can get this. Let's see if the defense can get another stop. We can really use another stop right now. Patrick Holmes, every receivers all around, and they throw it to the sideline. Oh my God! And it's a flag on Darius Slay. Oh, secondary is not having well, they're not having a bad day. Look at that. That's a hold on the shoulder. Yeah, a couple there. Wow. All right. So let's see if they can regroup here. 1st and 10. The ball is at the 46. They hand off to Pacheco. Pacheco, no, about 2-yard gain. 2-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd down at about 8. Since Kelsey hooked up with Taylor Swift, he has become a huge baby. Where's the blitz? I don't know where the blitz is, James. I tell the defense to give me something good, and they do the opposite. I know, right? I know, Dion. That seems so true too. Um, and here's a blitz, and they don't get to him. But Mahomes, that's no foul. Yeah, that's no penalty. Mahomes has not been overly accurate tonight. Like, no, you don't get that. That was not a well thrown ball. They do send a blitz there, and the blitz is like picked up. Like I don't see. Look, they sent a blitz, and they didn't even outnumber the blockers. Like the blitz was picked up so easily right there. It was almost embarrassing to see that. All right, here we go again. And here comes some pressure, and they're gonna, and he doesn't catch it. Flag on the play. Hopefully, secondary. Hopefully, it's not. Is it on the defense? We're about to see. Oh, damn. Oh my God. Darius Slay again. Darius Slay. It is Dion. We got old over the summer at DB. Isn't that crazy? Ricks. I like Ricks though. So that we're keeping the drive alive. It's a good position. If we can get a stop, come on, everybody, tighten up right here. All right, come on, get him. And it's a tip ball. Great defense right there. So here we go, 2nd and 10. That's all. It was Ricks. All right, I got you, Dad. I know they had put up Slay up on the screen, but you're right, it was Ricks. Where's Ringo? I don't know, but that was good defense right there, right? But Byard. I'm on 2nd and 10. Kevin Byard, 2 tackles, 2 pass breakups, 1 interception. All right, here we go. And a quick pass to the right side, and he picks up. Oh, he little stutter step, and he picks up about something. Karen, are you telling me it was a sack or you want a sack? I'll take a sack on 3rd and 3. I hope you are ahead of me, and you're telling all of us that there's going to be a sack on the next play. Please let that be the case. If that's the case, I will not be angry that you told us ahead of time. All right, so come on, we can use the sack right here. This will be great. Pat, here we go. And no, it's a handoff, and it's not a sack. It's a 1st down. Oh, horrible. All right, so that was a backbreaker right there. Oh. All right, come on. Let's see what we can do. Ball at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Pat hands it off to Pacheco. Pacheco is taken down behind the line. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd down. It's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter with the Kansas City Chiefs leading 17-14 and on the move. The ball is at the 25-yard line. Let's see if the Eagles can stiffen up and refuse the Chiefs' entry into the end zone. I know all of that. If my boys was around, they'd be like, pause. There was a lot of pause going in there. But anyway, let's see if this this defense could stop Kansas City from getting another touchdown. If we can, that'll be great. Even if we could hold them to 3, I'd rather, get a turnover or something and keep points off the board, period. But I will be happy if we get out of this with only allowing 3 points. Yes, praying to the football guys. That's what you're saying. Yeah. My heart can't take it either, Karen. We can't protect Hurts on offense, and we can't get the Mahomes on defense, and that's surprising to me. Even though this team is on pace with their sack total of last year, with 30, right, and 31. I think we did get them one time tonight, right? So 31. Yeah, this is hard to watch on defense. It is. Let's hold them to 3 points. I agree with that, Gary. Let's hold them to 3 points. This is hard to watch on defense. It is. I don't know what to. I don't know what to make of this. I don't know what to make of it other than we're in this game, right? We're in this game. So let's see how it plays out. We are still within striking distance. So if we continue to play hard, possibly force them into a turnover, this game could turn so fast. It could turn so fast. But it's going to start with a good defensive stop right here. I mean, no doubt about it, right? We're going to need a defensive stop right here, some type of defensive stand that keeps this team out of the end zone. That's what we cannot allow to happen on this drive here. I have faith in them. 17-14. This is an Kansas City ball on the 25-yard line, and here's the rush. Pass over the middle to Kelsey. Again, middle of the field again. Milt Williams is down on the ground. This is the guy that I praised in the first half. Yes, that's exactly what I said. Did you watch the pregame, Karen? I said exactly that. You had to get that from me. That was, give me my credit, Karen. Did you hear me say that? But I'll put it up on the screen. I said this exact thing in the pregame. Player talent exceeds coordinator talent. Makes for frustrating games. Yeah, it does. And on the flip side, it's probably saved us some too because they do exceed coordinator talent. Sometimes they come up with that play that makes the difference and win the game despite coordinator talent. It's not ideal. You want your coordinator talent to be on the same level or at least better, right? Than your player talent, right? But it's not always that way. And it goes both ways. Sometimes that player talent could save their butt, just off of sheer skill. Just off of sheer skill, the player talent can sometimes save your behind. So we have some very important snaps coming up here when the game returns. We have an opportunity to keep this team out of the end zone and within striking distance. If we can hold them to 3, if we can somehow get a stop or a turnover, that's even better. But I'm gonna say the most ideal situation is we get a turnover. That's the most ideal situation. Coordinated talent gets pilfered at the end of each successful year. I know. And then I don't know how long that's going to stand up, Dion, because as you can tell, sometimes the coordinators are judged off of having elite talent without anybody delving deeper and seeing if it was actually the coordinator's scheme or input, or whether the player talent was just so high it made the coordinator look good. All right, so we're back to the game. Mahomes in the shotgun, 3rd and 6. This will be key right here. And here comes Sweat around the side. No, he doesn't get it. And they don't get the first down, but are they going to go for it? They are close enough to go for it. Let's see if they take the 3. And it looks like they're going to go for it. All right, this is one where you got to watch Andy. Andy may go for it all right here. So here we go. 4th and 1. They hand it off. Oh, and they do get the first down. Pacheco. Oh, he does get the first down. That was a little disheartening. Wow. So I was going to say you have to be careful. This may be a situation where Andy may go for it all, but he did not do that. He did take the traditional approach and picked up the first down. So it's first down, ball on the 20, and pass to Kelsey over the middle. Oh, and he fumbled it. He fumbled it. And it's recovered by the Philadelphia Eagles. Fumble, our ball. You're right, Dion. Our ball. What a big turnover right there. Oh, we needed that. Yes. Everybody's chiming in now. Wow, good. Oh, it was a punch. It was punched out. Who is that guy? Yo, he punched it right on the money. Bradley Roby, the slot corner for our Philadelphia Eagles, a guy I welcome back with open arms since we were being passed on all, especially in the middle of the field. And that didn't really stop today. I mean, they were still being very effective over the middle part of the field there. But Bradley Roby, an experienced slot corner, comes in and causes a big turnover. So our Philadelphia Eagles offense comes back on the field. Jalen Hurts and the offense returns to the field. Let's see if they can make something of this. And it's a pass out to, oh my goodness. Oh, wow. That was a scary play right there. But what I am seeing is that the Eagles play calling is a little more creative. That was scary. But it's not the same old vanilla type plays that we've been seeing, right? Yeah, we're very lucky to still have the ball. It was popped up in the air. All right, here we go. So the 2nd and 10. Julio Jones, nothing right there. So, all right, the Eagles is going to be 3rd down and 10. I don't know, Pat, if you were saying that Sirianni is calling the plays, they're not looking. They're looking. Now they're getting too fancy. Let's put it that way. All right, it's okay to mix up some of that, but don't get too fancy. 3rd and 10. Now we need a bona fide first down play here. And here we go. And there's Hurts. Hurts is going to try to take it, but he's not going to get that. Too long a way to go. It's going to be 4th down and 5. And we're going to have to punt this away. We have no other choice but to punt this away. You cannot take a chance on a 4th down play this deep in your own territory. So thank God for the defense. They did get out of a hairy situation by causing a turnover. Our offense couldn't do much deep in its own territory. Tried to get creative with a couple play calls. They were not successful. Kansas City were all over them. Let's see if the special teams can provide. Oh, okay. Wow. There was almost a scary situation here on special teams. Special teams seems to be an adventure every time Kansas City drop back for a punt return. And that should not be. I should not be shaking in my boots every time they go back to punt the ball. This is ridiculous. The special teams is anything but special tonight and downright scary in some situations. Thank God they covered that return right there. Some key turnovers have kept us in the game, and we still got a chance. There's a handoff to Pacheco. Pacheco, not much, if any. Looks like he just made it back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets one, he's lucky. Maybe 2nd and 9, which it is. It's 2nd and 9. Still raining out there. Why not run the ball? I don't know, Daphne. Daphne's asking, why not run the ball? I don't know. That was a horrible 3 and out. I know, Gary. Creative with 2 wide receiver screens. No, that wasn't creative. It was why not run the freaking ball? It was working early on. All right, so it's going to be 2nd and 9. And Mahomes back in the shotgun. They send the pressure, and it's a quick pass, and it is defended, knocked down. Slay on the pass defense. It's an incomplete pass. It's 3rd and 9. This will be a good 3 and out right here. Good 3 and out if we can somehow, and look at the yardage right here, 285 to 151. This is number one. It's indicative of how much the Kansas City Chiefs defense has improved and how inept our play call on offense has been. So there's Mahomes, drops back, and the pressure comes, and he throws it up, and he has a man, and it's a catch. Wow. And at the time, Mahomes hasn't been very accurate all day, missing on the previous 3 over-the-top throws that he's made, and it only takes one to be successful to change some things around, and that one was the one. He throws a beautiful ball right there. It's on point. And there's Sidney Brown in a familiar position, trailing a receiver. Mahomes gets it out to Pacheco on the swing pass to the left-hand side. He just got 2 yards on that. Sidney Brown is a liability. I hate to say it in pass coverage. It's happened last game against Dallas when he was matched up, found himself facing CeeDee Lamb in the slot. They just took advantage of him there. And tonight they seem to be targeting him again. So he's a liability, and they got to find a way to not have him covering anybody. All right, so there's more, breaks a tackle, picks up about 5. Who isn't a damn? Who the freak isn't a liability in pass coverage? You're right. Everybody's getting toasted tonight. No cushion. Please get a stop. DK, we always find a way to win. Yeah, we do. God damn, this man looked like Ray Charles. All right, Brian. All right, here we go. Oh, 3rd down and 4. That was a good stop. I know Sidney Brown is weak in coverage. All right, so what is it? Are they going for the field goal here? All right, that's a good all right, so this is a punt. This is good. This was a good stop right here. Let's see. Oh, and it goes into the end zone. Great, great, great. Lucky bounce. Long clock killing drive would be great right here. Yeah, 8 minutes and 56 seconds. Let's see what this defense can do. I mean, I'm sorry, this offense can do. Sidney Brown's weekend coverage. He said, "Shut up." The whole team is. Period. All right, Ryan, calm down, Ryan. Like Ryan's mad because we pointing out Sidney Brown. He wants to give. He thinks that blame should be equally distributed to everyone in the secondary or everyone who is called upon to cover anybody. Everybody who's been called upon on the Eagles defense to cover anybody has sucked all night. All right. The Eagles don't have a slot corner, and that surprised me because I thought the return of Roby would change some things, and it doesn't seem to happen. But I don't know. They've been killing us on the ground more than anything, right? All right, let's see if the Eagles go to the ground themselves. Yo, it's not too late. Like, we can run the ball. I hope they remember that. And there's another short pass. Yo. Yeah, I'm with you on this one, Gary. Run the ball. Like we're still in the game and in position to be able to utilize the run. And in actuality, I think it'd be a smart thing to do what a follower suggested here. A nice long clock killing drive. And that starts with running the ball. And here we go, dropping back into another pass. A short pass to Swift. Swift. Oh, Swift, a lot of room there. Swift, he picks it up. A great pass play, a great call right there. I'll give him that. But let's not forget. Let's go to the ground game. We still have some time. Anthony says, if I was Nick Sirianni, I would send Brian Johnson home. That's crazy. He said I would send Brian Johnson home. And Julio Jones is in the action, yo. All right. They said I would send them back. Go back to the jet sweep. All right, so. All right, it does look like he took the play calling away from Brian Johnson. Brian Johnson doesn't seem to look like he's calling the plays. I don't know. I have to pay attention. If you guys can look at it. All right, there's Jalen, and he's backing up. They should have ran the ball. Throw it away. All right, so somebody see if you can. Somebody, I have to look at the play, but somebody, because I'm calling the game. Somebody keep their eye on the sideline if you can. See if you see who has the play call. I mean, play sheet, and looks like they're reading it. Damn, who was that? Looked like somebody on the third level out there was open. All right, here we go. 3rd and 5. We need to run the ball. We need this first down, first of all. Oh, good pass. Big, big, big first down right there. All right, now, it's not against the law to run the ball right here. Could somebody please get that word to Nick or Brian, whoever's calling the plays? I don't know who's calling them anymore. But if anybody can get that message over to the sideline and let them know that it is okay. The coast is clear to run a running play, to give the ball to the running back, put it in his gut. It's okay to do that, but no, they don't. They drop back again. And Hurts is going for all. He's got Devontae, and Devontae, what a catch! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Devontae down to the 1 yard line, and this Philadelphia Eagles team, forget what I say. Forget what I say. This Philadelphia Eagles team has got the ball on the 1 yard line. And what a play. Devontae Smith, what a catch. He had to slow up. And it's going to be the tush push. And they're in for a touchdown. A penalty flag on the play. All right, if anybody's watching on YouTube, if you guys got to make sure you go and hit the subscribe button, right? We got to do this. We need to be here every week. I need to see you guys. You guys give me energy. I hope that I provide some type of entertainment for you guys. So let us help each other out. I know you guys on Facebook, you're my loyal fans. I just blessed you guys with the Facebook feed, but usually I don't do this on Facebook. I usually only do the play-by-play on YouTube, but I thought to be a little generous tonight. So those of you on Facebook, you need to go over and subscribe to the Eagles Talk YouTube channel, because the play-by-play is going to be YouTube exclusive, right? And I like doing it for you guys. I hope that you guys find some entertainment in it, some value in it, and let's just do it. Let's just spin the game together. All right, so it's up. It's good. Our Philadelphia Eagles are up by 4. Oh, damn! It's time to sing the song. All right, hold on. Let me hold on. I'm sleeping. All right, so here we go. Let's sing the damn song. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly. Score a touchdown. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. EAGLES, Eagles. All right, our Philadelphia Eagles are in the lead, and the comments on the screen, like Dion said, and I was with Dion the whole time. What I try to convey to you people is that you can't be too overexcited as the game is playing. It was only 10 points. Dion, are we not on the same page here, Dion? This is my guy, Dion, right? He follows us on Facebook. But what he said was 10 points ain't shit. Why are you guys upset? And it came to be just what he said. It wasn't anything to be upset about. All right. Now we're up by 4. All we have to do now is the defense goes back out there and plays some stout defense. So this, just don't panic. We're all in this together. Right? All right. Okay. This is what I'm talking about, Liz. This is what I'm talking about, Liz. I'm just trying to keep guys on even keel here. I don't want anybody to have any premature heart attacks or anything like that. Let's go Eagles. Who's that? I'm enjoying. I can't see the graphics when you guys put the emojis up. I can only see them in the post. I can't see them on my screen in the studio. All right, here we go. Enjoy Eagles. That's right. Eagles. 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 I'm glad you guys are spelling it right, because I seen a video online where someone grossly misspelled it at the end and I was looking at the video, and even their boyfriend in the video was looking at her like, what the damn, I'm with a dummy. Like he looked at her like he just discovered he was with an illiterate person. And she was, because she slaughtered that spelling of the Eagles. She had too many vowels. She didn't have enough consonants in the Eagles. All right, Gary says Mahomes will not be panicking. He will stay with Andy's game plan. We have to keep the energy on defense. You're right. Liz, I don't know what Liz is talking about. I'm not going to stop, Liz. I'm never going to stop. All right, Ed says, I think I need to retire my Dolphins jerseys for the year. I last wore it against the Jets. Oh yeah, if that's what you last wore and you got it on tonight, you need to take that damn jersey off, Ed. You hate to like me. I'm going to run out of beer and I had a 24-pack of Stella. Wow, you had a case of Stella you about to run out? All right. We always on the same page. We haven't even played a good game yet. That's right, we haven't. And there's the handoff to Pacheco, and he's grabbed from behind by Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter just grabbed him with a sense of violence right there, and that's what I want to see from that defense all game. Liz, come on, defense, please get a stop. You're right. Daphne says, Dark, it never gets old when you be teaching the song while singing. Yeah, you got to. I'm holding it. Look, I said it was going to be a fight song practice, and if we get another touchdown, that qualifies. All right, the fake handoff, Pat Mahomes pass is off target. It's going to be 3rd and 8. This defense is playing a lot better now. There's another big 3rd down play right here, and if the Eagles can get off the field and get the ball back, and I don't know, I don't think it's 4 down territory, but you never can tell, especially if they pick up a couple yards on this 3rd down. But that was an open receiver, but not a completion. Oh, who's that guy? Why? He jumped back. Oh. Come on, man. He has to have a chance to get back. Like, wow. And I like BG, but come on. This false start. Oh, it was offense. Yeah. All right. Because I was about to kill BG. I'm sorry. I love BG, but damn. All right. Gary says, Andy's going to pull some trickery. You know that. Jackie, we always find a way to win. Go Birds. Thank DK. I'm always with you, and I'm in Augusta. Oh, thanks, Jackie. We appreciate you, man. Tell Dion to crawl back to under his rock. No, Dion's my guy, dog. Dion's our guy. He's been around. You guys need to. I need cohesion on the fan base, side. So, all right, here we go. He's back, 3rd and 12. Pat is trying to make something happen. He's under pressure. Oh, and it's great defense by Cunningham right there. He doesn't fall for the trickery of Pat Mahomes, as Pat was going to try to lob one, and that would have been close. That would have been close had he got it to him. But, yeah, Ed, that's the kind of spelling that was going to Erogles. All right. JC, be aggressive for real. All right. Jesus encroachment. Bad call. False starts call. Yeah, Stella's never run out. All right. So this was a key. This was key right here. Like we got a chance here to salt the game away. And Covey on the return. Covey, a nice return. A nice little return right there. Yes. It's the 10 points that's the problem. It's the play calling on both sides of the ball. That's the problem. That was great, D. You're right about that, Dion. That offense is nervous. Yes. Quavo is in the house. Quavo, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming to watch the game with us. Ed, Mahomes' magic disappeared. Defense is playing good this second half. And that's a part of what we talked about at halftime, right? The one thing I was encouraged about was the fact that, and I was killing the coordinators. Don't get me wrong, because that first half left a lot to be desired. Let's put it that way. But I did say that they do make good in-game adjustments, and the defense has made theirs. And here's Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts a design run, and so the defense has made their adjustment and not allowing any points in the second half thus far. The offense has made their adjustments, and they've been effective, putting up 2 touchdowns in the second half. And we'll know after the game. We'll probably talk about it more. I don't know if I'll know by the time we go on the post-game show, but we'll know a little bit more on just what happened with that play calling. Did Sirianni take over play calling like Pat said? All right, it's 2nd and 1. They're in the tush push, or the brotherly shove, as I like to call it, and they pick up another first down. So it seems to tell that YouTube tell me to crawl back under. All right, Dion. And this is what I need. Hold up, I got to call people out to the front. I need Dion and Jackie. I need Dion, Jackie right now. Wake up. You guys are too integral part of our fan base right here, and I can't have you guys feuding. And number one, I can't have my YouTube feuding with my Facebook. No, I can't have that. All right, and there's a handoff to DeAndre Swift, and they get nothing, but it was a run, so the clock will run. Yeah, so clock just ticking away. So let's milk this clock. Let's get this down and get out of here. All right, but again, I need my YouTube follower and my Facebook follower, some of my favorite followers here, Dion and Jackie. You know I love you guys both, but we can't have you guys feuding. No, you guys have to be the example for the rest of the fan base. All right, here's Jalen. He rolls out to the left. Jalen, he's going to take off. Jalen's going to. Oh, why'd you run out, Jalen? We didn't need that. It's a. Come on, Mailata. You can't do that. Yeah, nothing but love here.
Number 38 here at the bottom. They brought him on the blitz, and Swift was there. You see the.
What holding was that? That was shaky, man. I've seen worse holding on. Oh, okay, yeah, I see it now. All right, that was a hold. All right, I can't describe that. I mean, I can't deny that. All right, so 2nd and 22. Come on, this is huge. Let's get a little bit of it back. And Jalen's going to run it again. Oh, that was stupid. Why we can't do that? It's those calls like that make you pull your hair out. And I would pull mine out if I had some. But yeah, that's appropriate response right there, Liz. That's one of those damn. Yeah, and I know I saw the replay. He did almost take his jersey off. Oh yeah, no, he wasn't going against the Birds. He's a bird fall. He's a bird gang. You both are bird gangs. That's why I gotta have you guys get together. We got to come together. Come together. This is the type call I'm taking. Yeah, it is. It is. Makes you shake your head. And we're not in the woods either, because we need. It'll be great to get this conversion right here. So Jalen Hurts back. Need 23. They throw a short pass. And oh my God, Swift over the middle of the field. 4th down. A lot of time on the clock too. 2 timeouts by Kansas City, and they're going to get the ball back. And this is the play calling that we were scratching our heads about in the first half, right? And they seem to have done a better job in the second half. A few times scratching your head, and this drive was one of those times where you scratch your head and wonder, like, okay, what were they thinking with some of these play calls? And that is great punt recoverage right there when we needed Job. That was great punt coverage right there. It's the first time I think I've seen no return yards by. That's the first time we didn't see any return yards by Tony right there. So that was huge. That was huge. All right, so we have, this is going to be this is it right here. This is key right here. All right, so the Patrick back. They pushed him back. He's looking, and they got a man across the field. It's hard to kind of stay with a receiver that long, right? We've got to lay hands on Pat Mahomes, right? We've got to get in his face. Come on. Here we go. Now we've got to lay hands on these guys. Nobody, we cannot let Pat stand back there and do this. Yeah, you have to touch his ass. You're right, Liz. You have to touch his ass. Okay, pause. I'm gonna pause myself on that one. All right, you gotta you can't let him be back there and without any disruption. All right, come on, get him. And he drops it, ball. All right, that's good. We need that. All right, it's going to be 4th and 2. This is huge right here.
Just straight man to man because the Eagles bring 5 and just right off the hands. Looked like he might be trying to get up the field instead of securing the catch.
All right. So,
but now, yeah, critical 4th down play.
4th down play, man. This could be it. All right, and there. Oh, damn. All right, you knew that was going to Kelsey. Everybody in the stadium knew that was going to Kelsey. All right, come on. Come on, who is sticking Kelsey? Hold it. Rough in the pass. Oh my God, this is crazy.
With 1:56 to go and 28 yards in field position.
Oh my God, that's a horrible call.
15 yards on top of it.
That's bull. Oh no, that's not bull. Oh, you can't do that. You can't do that, Fletch. You can't do that. Oh. It was. I mean, it doesn't even seem questionable. I mean, it was the force in which he pushed them. He might have got what I would say it was BS had he not put so much force in the push, right? After knowing that he released the ball, if he just like my momentum took him, but it wasn't with so much force, he might have got away with it, right? But no, that was kind of deliberate, and it was a forceful push. So you can't do that though. You have to be smart enough not to do that. That was not a smart play, but hopefully hopefully this doesn't come back to bite us in the ass here. This is interesting. Let's see if this defense can hold up. He has the Brady effect on the refs. Yeah, he's going to have that. He is that one. Rally time, go defense. Holmes is always playing the refs. Yeah, he is. He has that Brady effect. You're right. Anthony says last 2 plays, Mahomes is past the line and no call. I'll keep an eye on that. This don't make sense. Why didn't they run the ball? Yeah, why didn't we run the ball? I don't know, but we'll make it up. Will we make a big play on defense? Break up a pass, stop a pass, or sack? We need the blitz. Yeah, we need something. I think we need what Daphne just said. We need pressure. Come on.
to be decided in the next 156. Joe and Troy, all we could ask for and a whole more. Am I right?
Yeah.
All right, come on, D. Somebody knocked the ball out again. Johnson should have been fired.
Yards picked up on that last exchange with the completion.
All right, okay, here we go.
Penalty on the hit by Fletcher Cox.
1st and 10. Fake pass, no pressure. Here's Reddick. Reddick coming. They throw it away. Reddick
Closest to it.
applying pressure, forcing
Very what he saw.
Patrick Mahomes to get rid of the ball.
Tech goes into the shoulder.
See, and that's it. That's it. That's a little excessive,
To the upper part
right?
face mask.
Look at this. Head down. That was a little, and that's slow motion. It looks better in slow motion. And in real time, it was a little violent. All right. 2nd and 10. Defense trying to hold them up. All right. Here's no pressure. Oh, Mahomes goes far. He got a man. Oh, Scantling does not make the catch. Woo! That was scary. That was scary. 3rd down and 10. 1:42 to go. That was scary. So we get a chance to live another down on this one. But he just ran past Bradley Roby and wow. The ball was perfectly thrown. He beat the heck out of Roby. Now I see why they have him. And they're coming and they got him. No, that's a grounding. Oh, come on. That's a grounding. That's got to be a grounding, man.
Well, in addition, there was nobody in the area.
And they throw the ground.
Throw the flag for grounding.
Yes, it's a grounding.
If they didn't get it, Eagles fans were going to be going crazy.
Offense number 15.
Yes.
Although he's outside the pocket, the ball did not make it back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, that's a good call right there.
Fourth down.
4th down right here. This is a big down right here. All right, finally, on a down when we needed some pressure, man, and we needed it all night. But this was even bigger. We needed this. This was a huge play by the defense to come up with the pressure, man. Come up with the pressure and force a penalty like that was huge by the defense. So hats off to the defense again for coming up big. And their play for the entire second half, we don't know what this next play is going to hold, but they have not allowed any points by the Kansas City Chiefs in the entire second half. So the one thing that I do give the side credit for is his halftime adjustments. I think that he's his in-game adjustments have been far away better, much better than Gannon's last year. And usually they come at halftime. And this team, I think if we track the stats of the Eagles in the second half of games this year, you find it be impressive. Scoring in the second half, our team has got to be amongst the leaders in score after the first half. And this is another example of great halftime adjustments and doing something different in the second half, and it's paying dividends. And, we don't know what this next play is going to call, but if they somehow can find a way to stop them on this 4th and 25, we can possibly walk away with another victory, and the defense comes up and does an excellent job. But I'm with you that the comment that we saw earlier still stands true, that this player talent supersedes our coordinator talent. All right, so it's 4th and 25. And a long throw. And it's incomplete. No flags on the play. And this game is going to be over. Our Philadelphia Eagles are going to be victorious over the Kansas City Chiefs. 1:28 to go. There's no timeouts left. I told you. When they tell us we can't, that's when we do it. When they tell us we can't, that's when we do it. that's when we get it done. When you tell us we can't, that's when we get it done. Dion, the best kind of game when we get this done. No penalties here. Look, if this holds up, this will be like fourth game with no points given up. Fourth quarter game with no points given up, I believe. Yes, yeah. Fourth game with no points given up. All right. Dion, yes, Eagles win. Gary says, don't sit back and wait for the wide receiver to run to or pass interference. Game 9-1. It's over. Anthony Hayes, I fucking hate Aikman. He's always biased against the Eagles. Deion Jones says, like I said, 10 points ain't shit. And he did say that. Oh, man. Gary says, do you believe in miracles? It's not a miracle, Gary. Gary says also 0 points in the second half. As I said earlier, our Philadelphia Eagles are 9-1. I got to go and make up this post game. So you guys check us out on the post game show. I don't know. I might be flying solo, but I'm going to end this one, and I'll see you guys in the post game. I'm your man, Dark Knight. Thanks for watching the game with us. We'll be back next week doing the same thing, but you can do it over to Facebook, YouTube, and check out the post game show in a couple minutes. I'll be right with you guys. Thanks a lot. The Philadelphia Eagles win again, 9-1. Yeah.